Should I sleep on the street? I just want to know where I should go.
I don't care where you go.
You're breaking the law. No, the fire department said you're breaking the law.
I have 24 hours to
Ma'am.
be evicted. I need to
Ma'am,
get
you've
access
already
now.
been evicted. They've evicted you, okay? You went to the court, your actions were denied, okay? Which means you've been properly evicted, which means you no longer have any tenant rights to this place.
Most entitled people think they know enough laws to force their way into a residence, even when they're not lawful occupants. But what happens when they meet no-nonsense cops who are ready to coach them on the art of the law?
We're going to jail.
I know, I understand that, but you guys are trespassing.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
It's okay.
Here's what happens when entitled squatters think they know better than cops. Starting with the case of a woman who thought she could make herself a lawful resident of an apartment without the owner's consent.
And I told you, see, I'm a self-represented litigant, you feel me? So I will take to court. Let me go! Let me go!
On the 18th of June 2021, Florida police officers received a call from a distressed property owner reporting some woman who had forced herself into an empty apartment on his property and refused to leave despite requests to do so. When the officers arrived at the residence, they expected the trespasser to leave, but instead, they were met with the woman who was willing to give all lawful reasons as to why she could not exit the premises.
I want to press charges because I paid somebody to stay here. That's your problem. I've been here more than 30 days. Put in the
Stop. Listen to me.
Listen, no, honey, you listen to me because
Listen to me.
you know I've been here more than 30 days, almost 30 days, you feel me?
Are you done?
You got me up. You're not gonna come here and do this.
Ma'am.
All right? And I told you. See, I'm a self-represented litigant, you feel
Ma'am.
me? So I will take you
Stop.
to court.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Get your stuff and get out.
I'm not getting my stuff, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not trespassing, so I can give you my lease. Hey! Ow! Chill out!
Get your hand behind your back. Get your hand. You stay up right there. Don't you dare come up here. You hear me?
I
You
can't.
stay right there. Stop it. Give me traffic. I'm fighting a woman on Pascal Street. Stop. Give me the other hand. Give me your other hand. You're going to jail too, so come here. Come here. You're being arrested too. Come up here.
Let me go! Let me go!
Stop it.
Let me go! Let me go!
Stop it.
Let me go!
Stop it.
Stop!
Listen to me. Listen to me. You are trespassing on private property. You refuse to leave. Now you're being arrested for resisting without violence and trespassing.
Let me go! Let me go!
Let's look at a moment. Get your information. Stop. Stop it, Ms. Williams. You're embarrassing yourself.
Let me go! Let me go!
Stop it. You're going to jail. Stop it. Careful. I think you'll be able to get her down the stairs.
Brandon, please!
It didn't take long for her to realize that she was not so knowledgeable on the law after all, and that the law offered trespassers little or no protection, especially when they were forcing themselves onto another person's property.
Stop!
People are driving.
Get off me! I can't breathe!
You can't breathe. You're on your side.
Seriously?
You're on your side. You have an open
I got
airway.
ambushed!
You have an open airway. You're breathing.
1066, 1033 on South, channel clear 1333.
So what?
All right, stand up. We're going to jail.
Ouch! My
And
arm!
you dropped the pipe right there, too.
You ain't kidding! I dropped that! Are you crazy?
No, you're being charged.
No!
Get this up.
Leave me alone, you guys.
Stand up.
Stop!
Going to jail.
Stop! What did I do? Stop! Ow,
Stop it.
All right. Oh, wait. Ow, my pinky
Walk normal.
You wouldn't mind yourself on that plane.
Stop! Stop!
You had the opportunity to leave, Miss Williams, and you refused to do so.
That's not what.
And you decide you want to start letting people resist arrest.
That's not what happened. You guys chill out.
You don't mind?
Why y'all doing that to me? Bro, chill out.
We've got another case open on her, probably putting charges on her.
My complaint, sir, my complaint is right there at the top of the screen. Thank you.
Yo! Yeah! Let me go, bro! Bro, I paid somebody to be there!
Do you have anything on you?
No!
It will be a charge if I find something.
I don't do drugs!
Do not do that.
Are you crazy?
Stop.
Let me go!
Spread your feet.
Forget it. Let's just put her in the car. I don't care.
Let me go! Go get my phone! Go get my phone! They got all my kids.
Let's put her in the car.
All right. It's a felony charge.
Have a seat.
I gotta.
Have a seat.
What do you have on you?
I don't have anything.
In the car.
Okay, stop pushing me.
Get in there.
Car. Now.
Okay.
Sit up. And sit in the seat like a grown woman. Get up. You kicking and fighting is not
I gotta
helping
get
you at all.
in. Wait, look. You got,
Put your foot in.
yo.
You kicking at me is not helping your situation.
For a moment, it appeared as if she had realized the consequences of her actions and started showing a bit of remorse, or so it seemed. But whatever attitude she displayed, the cops were equally ready to deal with her.
Please, God protect me. Bro, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Man, please, bro. Not even supposed to be here. Not supposed to be here. God know me, bro. Even if I don't know him, bro, God know me.
All right, Miss Williams.
You know who I am, bro.
Williams.
And I ain't no criminal, no, bro.
Listen, it's all over.
I know.
I got your shoes here.
It's
I
not
got your
over,
cell phone,
bro.
and I got your mask.
It's not over.
Are you gonna get out of the car for me?
No,
You're not gonna get out of the car.
no, bro.
You're gonna make me go get all these people out here to come get you.
Don't put your hands on me no more, my man.
Get out of the car.
Don't put your hands on me
Get
no
out
more,
of the
my
car.
guy. For real.
All right,
You
have
got
your
it.
way.
Hey, my man better not put his hands on me no more. You feel me? You better ever put your hands on me no more, bro. You ain't even no man, bro. You won't ever put your hands on me. You feel me? For real, I love you, my guy, but don't put your hands on me no more, man. You feel me? Hey. Bro, I apologize, bro. Whatever I did to offend you, man. Whatever I did to offend you, bro. You got my shoes. What you doing to my shoes, bro? You brought my shoes to me in the car. You brought my shoes to me in the car. Why you put that in my shoe?
I'll wait out here for
Hey,
you.
you got door handles
You want
on
me
the
to help you
car.
drag her in there?
You got door handles on the inside
See what?
of the car. What police officer?
She got another
that's gonna
crack pipe
pick
in
you
there?
up Gonna have door handles on the inside of their car.
That's fine.
That's an estate charge, right? What if I open the car door? Smart one, don't put your hands on me no more.
She was eventually charged with trespassing, resisting without violence, and paraphernalia. While this squatter might have been very annoying to deal with, the next entitled squatter adds a bit of creepiness to the mix. Here's a young lady who refused to leave a residence after being served an order to vacate the residence for refusing to pay rent and stalking the homeowner.
Get your stuff and go.
Okay, and that's not a problem.
So, are we gonna go to jail, or you can get your stuff and get out? I'm not here for you to look things up.
I know you're not, but I feel like this isn't definite, so...
Correct. It's a temporary order.
On the 4th of September 2021, Florida police officers had reasons to visit a residence to serve an occupant some court papers following her refusal to pay rent, and instead choosing to stalk the homeowner. Upon arriving at the residence, the cops were met with an arrogant young lady with a bit of an attitude and who strongly believes that she could validly stay on the property without paying rent, abuse the homeowner, and make his life a living hell.
Hey, pass that paper. I think he gave me the wrong one. should be the non-written one. Yeah, this one.
I receive a handwritten one.
What's that?
Why did I receive a handwritten one?
Sometimes the judges do that, but then before they get transposed onto the computer. Okay, so there was. Yeah, all right. Let's see the difference. So you still have the court date on the 8th. There's that. Okay. Okay. So on the 8th of the court date, in the meantime, it's going to be a temporary restraining order. Okay. So there is prohibited actions on here listed. No contact among him is one of them, and then can't be within 500 feet of this address. So, how much stuff do you have here?
Well, okay, right there in the driveway is where his RV was, and he moved it so he could go stay somewhere else. And
How much stuff do you have here, though? Because you can't be here per the judge. Part of the terms that you guys work out on the 8th is...
he was just told to file an eviction whenever this was delivered.
So this is only temporary?
That's why he took his RV.
Yeah.
Until we worked this out.
So what I'm saying, though, is this is temporary, okay? Eviction is permanent, okay?
Ordinarily, it would have been easier to obey judge's orders and vacate the premises, but being some all-knowing squatter that she believed she was, she chose to start complicating things greatly. What she was failing to see was that although the cop was being gentle with her for the time being, he wasn't going to hesitate to put her in her place if there ever arose a need for that. For now, he played along, hoping that she was going to take the reasonable option and leave the premises without making a fuss.
Up until the court date, these terms are in effect at least until the court date. And part of what the judge says is the not within 500 feet of...
Well, that is my address too, so that doesn't make much sense.
What do you mean?
I took all my stuff and go where. Like, he took his RV, so he could...
Unfortunately, I can't give any good input on that, but the judge says you have to be out of this house.
Okay.
Until at least the...
By when?
Now.
Does it say right now?
Yes.
Where?
When
I mean, on the paper, where does it say?
when it's ordered. It says done and ordered. Ordered and adjudicated. Judge is saying you cannot be within here.
Okay, so I have to buy out how much time. It's got to be in a certain amount of time.
Long enough to get your stuff and go.
Okay, and that's not a problem. I just want to know what time I should be.
There's really no time frame. Like I said, it's when you get served, you have to get stuff and vacate for the temporary
Because it
restraining
says that where exactly. Whenever you get served, you have to vacate right away.
Because you can't be within 500 feet here. So once you are served,
saying it doesn't have a time.
correct.
So does that mean 24-hour notice?
No, it's once you're served. Technically, I mean, and like I said, that I'm not trying to be a but technically, you are violating terms of the restraining order by being here right this second. So, like I said, it's not an issue of getting all your stuff. Just have to get it and go.
It's unrealistic, though.
What do you mean?
It's just. It's just unrealistic.
Unfortunately, that's the terms of temporary or permanent restraining order, or in this case, the injunction against stalking. So, how much stuff do you have here that you need to get out?
It'll probably take me 3 hours to get out.
Okay, definitely can't be that long. So,
I'll try to shorten the time, but I need to make some phone calls because I'm not just going to get in my car and start driving to nowhere.
Well, in the meantime, we'll go inside, grab some things, and you have to get out.
No problem. I need to make a couple phone calls first.
Okay, well, we need to pack up a few things and make the phone calls in the process.
At this point, one thing was becoming clear. The woman was not willing to leave the premises despite the court order. It was obvious that she was just trying to get him to serve the order and leave her to go about her business. Although he could see through her gimmicks, he still tried to give her a chance of not getting into trouble and hoped that she would take it.
Listen, that sounds great and good. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to sit down and make a couple phone calls first. I don't have that much stuff.
Well, how much stuff do you have? I'm trying to work with you here to try and get all your stuff out so you don't have to deal with anything later on.
Right. Same. So. I mean, honestly, if I don't really have much more than like some clothes and a couple dressers, you know.
Yeah, well, let's step inside and work on that.
I'm going to step outside and make a phone call so I know where I'm going with it.
Let's step inside and pack your stuff. Otherwise, we don't have to give you the chance to get all your stuff out. I'm trying to work with you here. So if you want to make a phone call, I'm fine with that. Let's go inside and make a phone call.
File an eviction.
It doesn't matter, though. He can still file an eviction. In the meantime, the judge has ordered you out of this house.
Okay.
So there's, like I said, two options. We can come in here.
Calling somebody first.
Okay, then you're not going to go back inside. One of the two.
No.
Because I'm not trying to be about it.
I don't think you can prevent me from getting my stuff or making a plan to have somewhere to
You're
go.
saying you're debating it with me as a problem. I'm telling you to go inside, pack your bag while you make a phone call.
To call somebody, make a plan, and then
But what I'm
follow
saying,
through with
it doesn't matter about your plan. You have to get your stuff and get out of the house.
That's fine.
So,
But I'm
but you're
gonna
not.
make a plan to know where I'm going before I get my stuff.
No, that's not what happens.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, no,
The judge says you have to be out of the house. So you can either get your stuff and get out of the house now or not. I'm not going to sit here and be ignored. So is that what you want to do? Because the other option is going to jail.
For making a plan.
Yes. If that's what you want to call it, yes. Well, you use whatever word you want, or word whatever way you want, or use whatever phrase you want. I don't care. You're not getting out of the house. So get yourself and get out of the house, or you go to jail. That's the two simple explanations to it.
Although she knew that the odds were not in her favor, she continued to push her boundaries and continued to find any flimsy excuse to continue to stay. The cuffs were now closer than ever.
This is a served DVI signed by the judge. Okay, you have to be out of this house, he says.
That's fine.
So we can go inside and get your stuff and get out, or you can go to jail. I'm not going to sit here and stand there and debate this with you at your door. So are we going to go to jail, or you can get your stuff and get out? Christine.
I'm looking some things up.
Okay, I'm not here for you to look things up.
I know you're not, but I feel like this isn't definite. So
Correct. It's a temporary order until your court date. So you have to be out until your court date. So you can look up all you want. That's fine. But I'm not going to sit here and debate this with you in the doorway.
Debate whether or not you know where I'm going. You don't have a plan for me, do you?
No. I'm not trying to be
Your problem, right?
Correct. So the judge says you have to be out of this house. So you have to be out of this house.
Okay.
But we're not getting out of the house. So, like I said, I'm not going to sit here all day and do this.
Do you have resources?
For what?
Should I sleep on the street? I just want to know where I should go.
I don't care where you go. All I'm doing is telling you that's not my problem, though. The judge says you have to be out of this house. I'm here to tell you you have to be out of this house. I'm trying to work with you on it and trying to get you to get your stuff. If you don't want to get your stuff, that's fine. But you are going to leave this house.
That's fine, but I'm going to make a plan
Now.
first.
No.
Drive. Please.
The officer was beginning to get tired of her games, but her entitlement did not allow her to realize that. For some reason, she continued to act like either the homeowner or the police officer owed her a roof over her head. With the state of things, it was now only a matter of time before she was snapped back to reality. Some parts of the next clip were blurred by the issuing agency for privacy reasons, and the conversations between the officer and the lady gave a great insight into what happened between them.
Oh, you ain't got her now.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, none, go.
Don't put your hands on me. Stop! Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
260, have me know you're at tag team. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No!
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What am I doing that's illegal? Stop!
Turn around.
No, I want you to tell me why you're putting me in handcuffs.
You're under arrest.
Don't do that.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back now.
Don't do that.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Why can't I stand up?
Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands, roll over and put your hands behind your back. Roll over.
Stop. I'm trying to get up for you.
You're not getting up. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
You really think it's necessary? Please stop.
No, put your hands behind your back.
Stop. Stop.
Roll over and put your hands behind your back now.
All right.
Put your hands behind your back now. It's 10:15. Case number supervisor.
My phone, please.
No. Tonight.
Case number 018-352-18352.
Step forward. Have a seat.
371. You still need a trespass haircut?
Further investigations revealed that she had installed a dance pole in the apartment and taken time to deface the walls in protest against the property owner's attempts to evict her. During the struggle with the first officer, her refusal to comply with the officer resulted in her being tased. When a supervisor arrived at the scene to question her, as expected, she tried to play the victim card. But whether this was going to save her or mitigate the consequences of her actions was another ball game entirely.
Hey, you okay? Are you okay? Do you need any medical attention or anything? The deputy that you've been dealing with called me over here. I'm his supervisor, some.
What, you mean like after he tased me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
I just want to make a plan for somewhere to go.
Okay. So what? Tell me what happened.
He served, okay, the day before yesterday, I got served with a court filing.
Okay.
For basically a court hearing. For my roommate is filed stalking on me for, anyways. Well, today, this officer come knocking on the door at the same time with my roommate.
Okay.
And told me that the judge ordered a temporary injunction.
Okay.
And that I needed to leave right away.
Okay.
So
I told him, okay, well, I need to make some plans, some arrangements.
Okay.
You know. And basically he was like, no, you can't make any arrangements. You just have to get your stuff and get out. Got on my phone to try to, you know, attempt to make some arrangements first.
Right.
And he ended up, it just went from bad to worse.
Did you tell him you weren't going to be leaving right now?
I just said I wanted to make a plan first.
Okay. And so, why didn't
And
you...
I asked him if he had any resources, like,
Right.
for, like a place to go.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess he was under the impression that you said something about you weren't going to be leaving today, or at least right now, and he said, yeah, you are. You need to get your stuff, and you argued it for 10 or 15 minutes. And then, I guess is that when you got on your phone?
Well, while we were talking about it, yeah.
Okay. And then what happened after you got on your phone?
He pushed his way in.
Okay. And? Tell me the story of what happened from there.
I mean, he pushed his way in. I mean, and tried to arrest me.
Okay, and what happened? What did you do? I mean, did you turn around and let him put handcuffs on, or?
I asked him not to.
For some reason, despite her actions so far, she felt like she was in a position to make demands. Although her demands would have been granted much earlier, at least if she had not tried to forcefully continue her stay on the apartment by all tricks in the book. It was unfortunately too late, and her next place of residence would be within the cold walls of a prison cell.
You got any questions?
Can I still make a plan for somewhere to go?
No, you're going to go to jail now.
Why?
Because you fought with the deputy. So...
How so?
What do you mean, how so?
I mean, how...
You didn't do what he told you by gathering up your stuff and getting out of the house, so you're violating the injunction. And then when he came in and told you you're under arrest, you didn't go quietly and peacefully. You fought back. So you get charged with violating the domestic violence injunction and resisting an officer.
That I just received?
Mm-hmm. Because that injunction says you have to vacate the house right now. And by not doing it, you're violating that injunction.
I wasn't even given the opportunity. The same one that showed up to give it to me is the one arresting me.
Yeah, because you weren't going to get your stuff.
I don't have a problem getting my stuff.
But you didn't do it. You argued for a while and then you made a phone call.
I just had questions.
Okay. Well, you didn't need to ask questions. You needed to get your stuff. That's what he told you. Get your stuff, and then you can ask questions after you do that. But you wanted to argue and make phone calls, and that's why it was a problem.
I just wanted to know where I'm, make a plan on where I'm going whenever I pull out of here with my stuff.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go take care of this, and then we'll head over to the jail. And we'll have a crime scene person take some pictures of the taser marks. Okay? All right, hang on a bit.
In the end, she was charged with violating a court-ordered injunction against stalking the homeowner for refusing to leave, resisting an officer, obstruction without violence, and misuse of 911. Speaking of entitled squatters thinking they know better than cops, here's a case of people who thought they could lawfully live on a property without its owner's permission.
Is this your home? No. That's why we're here. You're going to go to our jail for burglary and resisting arrest.
I didn't resist an arrest. I told you.
You don't tell us what we're doing. We tell you what the to do. I don't give a You're burglarizing the house.
On the 10th of December 2022, police officers were called to a property by its owner reporting a couple who had moved into his property without his permission. Upon arriving at the residence, the couple who had moved into the residence decided to remain in it without obeying lawful commands to leave the apartment.
The sheriff's office, come in, we're coming out. All right, last chance. Open the door, we're coming in. All right, boys, ready? Yep. All right, do it.
Her movement to the right.
Sheriff's office, come out! Sheriff's office, come in! Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office!
Right there and back.
Come out here.
Put your hands up!
Hands up, walk out here.
Put your hands up!
What do you mean? Get out here.
Keep walking.
Who else is in here with you? Okay. Wait.
Don't worry about that.
Turn
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Turn around.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Is this your home?
No.
That's why we're here. Who else is in here with you?
Logan Reno's home. We're going to this second cruiser right here.
Can I ask you what's wrong?
Yep, I'll explain it to you in a minute. You're not currently not in arrest, you're just being detained for investigation, all right? I need you to tell me if anyone else is in that house.
I don't know. Logan was here a little bit ago, and he left.
Okay. Hang.
There's Logan and somebody else. I forget his name.
Okay, hang tight for me. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Getting the boyfriend after the officers forced their way in was not a hassle. It was his girlfriend that turned out to be a much bigger hassle to deal with and who tried to justify their trespassing on the property.
Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office, if you're here, make your presence known. That is the dumbest hiding spot in the history of the world.
I want to remember.
That was the dumbest hiding spot. I don't give a shit.
Can I go out here and
No,
the
turn around, put your
keys?
hands
Please
behind your
don't.
back.
I cannot put my hand behind my back. I'm not allowed.
Stop resisting!
I'm not resisting, man. I'm not allowed to put my hands behind my back. You're going to paralyze me.
Stop!
Ow! You're going to paralyze me.
Then quit fighting.
You put my hands behind my back. My doctor's order. I can't do that, man. If you listen for once.
My order is
Ow!
hands on your back.
No, I can't. You're going to paralyze me. I'm not going to be able to walk.
You're actively burglarizing a house.
No, I'm not either. Logan said we can stay here.
I don't give a Logan says.
No.
You want to take her? You want to take her?
What? What's up?
No, my leg. You guys just hurt my back.
Come on.
Bad.
Okay, so either...
You guys gotta put him in front of me. I can't walk with him behind me. I can't.
Okay, we'll
It's my bag.
We'll change him in a minute. Get
Okay,
up.
we need you to walk a little bit further because we can't do anything right here in the middle of the doorway. I can't get to him, he can't get to him. All right?
Oh, it makes me hurt. Can't walk.
Stand by. Blake, take her out.
Okay.
So we got the whole house to clear.
All right. I'm gonna... You want a squad to check you out?
I need
Hey, okay. All right, we need to go.
freaking looking. I'm pretty fast. For real, for real.
Will you unlock your cruiser?
Where's where you got?
Huh?
Where's Adam at?
In the back of my cruiser.
Well, can I go there?
Nope.
Why?
Because I said.
Oh, man. You're killing my arm. Back. You gotta move him.
Okay.
I cannot sit with him like that. Oh, I can't.
No, go up against. No, up against the cruiser. All right. We change these. Are you gonna fight?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't fight.
Okay. Will you
I
switch
just
these to
I
the
can't
front?
walk. I can't.
She's claiming medical. So
Yes, it is. You see my scars on my neck where I can have surgery?
we're switching them around real fast for you.
I'll
All
be paralyzed by
right. Don't.
40.
If you try to fight us, it's gonna end badly. All right.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not that way. I wouldn't fight.
What's your name?
My name's Jamie.
Jamie what?
Moore.
Jamie Moore? Okay.
Alright, we'll be more soon. Oh. Can that one be a little loose? That one's kind of tight on it.
This one?
Yeah. It's not hurting my arm.
That's, I mean.
Alright, I'll lose it.
It's fine. You got room in there. Hold on, let her lock it.
Give them to Adam. Please.
Alright.
We give them to Adam?
Yep. Have a seat. What's your last name?
Moore.
No, it's gotta be Moore. What's your name?
Dixon right now.
Jamie Dixon?
For some reason, despite being unlawful occupants of the residence, the trespassing couple continued to claim that they had a lawful reason to be on the property. To verify their claims, the cops questioned the homeowner, who maintained her position of not knowing who the squatting couple was. For the time being, it was time to teach the squatters that trespassing onto another's property was unlawful.
You need to say something?
Yeah, I said I need to get to the hospital. Just fuck my back up even more.
I don't care. So what we're going to do is you're going to go to our jail for burglary and resisting arrest.
I didn't resist no arrest. I told you guys that I can't put my arm.
You don't us what we're doing. We tell you to do.
Yes.
I don't. You're burglarizing a house. Shut your mouth. Go ahead and roll the window. Yeah, go ahead. Soon.
All right, here's what's going on, bud.
Logan Reno has no permission to be here.
So I can't get permission
Can't give you
from
permission to
anyone.
be here.
So you're going to jail for burglary.
Huh? The homeowner's right there. Up there? No.
We're just, the jail's like 10 minutes away.
Bedroom's right there. I'm going to jail for no reason.
We told you what you're going to jail for.
Yeah, but Logan was just here. He told me to stay here and wait on the UPS.
Logan has no permission to be here. And the court system.
I know that. I talked to her. I know her.
Who?
Her.
Nope. She's already said that you guys weren't supposed to be here.
How did I know that?
It's all on body camera, so.
How did I know that? How did I know that, sir?
Five zone Burrows.
How can you talk to someone I don't even know what you're
I'll
talking
be back 3-5.
Jail for what reason?
Burglary, like I explained to you.
Burglary? Why is it a burglary? And Logan was just there.
Then why didn't you come to the door when we knocked and yelled?
I just got out of the shower, dude. You should see that.
Okay.
The clothes are my stuff's in the bathroom. Damn, in order for what?
You'd have to check with the courts, but it's on the court docket. You can check the municipal court website, Chillicothe Municipal Court.
You had trouble with it out there or something?
Something with the house or her, so that he's not allowed to be at the house.
I've been going here 6 months. Oh, yeah, I can even be charging someone for that.
I'll explain it to you when we get in there, alright?
It makes sense to me.
I will try and make it make sense, alright?
I mean, it does a little bit before that. I don't know what it is.
Yep.
Wrong place, wrong time, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't know, because you're getting charged with burglary. No, he's not allowed to be there. He's not allowed to be there. So he can't. Yeah, he can't give you permission to be there when he's not even allowed to be there. He can't give you permission to be there when he's not even allowed. No, he's not allowed to be there. I don't know, there's a stay away order. He's not even allowed to be there.
Yeah, I know, will, because it's in my file that he's directing up with my hand coming back and gets me out of house. He gets up and we'll get paralyzed. So, I need to get to the hospital.
Right, you probably should have complied when they said to come out.
When he went to grab my arm, I said, hey, I cannot put my arms behind my back, and he snatched me and pulled me up to put me in front.
We gave you guys multiple opportunities to open the door and come out. Yes, we did. I was there the whole time.
I don't care. I didn't know. I figured it wasn't enough for us. I wasn't coming out. Fuck that. Don't come out for cops. I don't answer the door for cops.
Right, and that's failure to comply, which is why they had to make entry.
Well, that was straight. I don't want to find me. My leg is numb. I can't walk.
Okay, get up. Come on.
I can't get up. You guys my back up.
Okay, come on. Maybe you shouldn't resist it, so.
I didn't resist.
Yeah,
I was telling you guys something.
Get up.
I can't, man. I can't. I'm gonna fall.
For the girlfriend, now that she was at the police station, she faced the harsh reality of going to jail. But being at the police station didn't mean she was going down without a fight, or at least without a good excuse.
Should be a chair around that corner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't stand. Those legs in my back up. For real. I'm already all the nerves down. There you go. Yeah, they supposed to take me to a dinner.
Who is?
They was.
Why?
They asked, and I said, yeah. They my back of my neck up where I had surgery, and I'll be paralyzed in 2 years from it. They want to be an hour. They don't want to listen.
So when did you have surgery last?
About a year and a half ago. And they said I'll be paralyzed by the time I'm 40 because of my spinal cord is being crushed. And they want to be
Okay. They want to phone you out your name. Okay, that's calling them out of their name. That's not their name. Well, asshole isn't it? You able to walk the people?
No. My back. Barely. They Back up.
She was walking perfectly fine.
No, I wasn't either.
Definitely weren't hurting the fight, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't fighting you guys. I was telling you guys something. You guys didn't want to listen. For real. But no, cops don't ever listen. It's their way or no way, really. So I can, like Fayette County, I'm suing them. They're sheriffs, 4 of them actually, 3 guys and 1 girl.
She's been around, she's fine.
No, my leg is numb. I can't feel my leg. That's what happens when my thing gets pinched. I can't feel it. It's numb.
Were you resisting?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to tell them something and they went to snap me up. They wouldn't listen. Well, when I call, it's girl's fault. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it is. It's Joe Henson and whoever the hell other.
Well, that's them, not me.
Did I say you? Come on, move, Blair.
That's your state out here.
Oh, it's gotta go with me. I can't walk. Yeah, my leg's numb.
She's walking fine.
No, I'm not either. There. You gotta walk. I can't walk. My leg is numb. I can't walk. My leg is numb. I can't hold on to you.
Where you standing?
I know. I'm on my other leg. Can I hold on to you?
Who? Long hair. Walk over there and just sit on the floor or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Love you. Yes, you're going to the pot. Love you. Come on.
The couple was eventually charged with burglary and resisting arrest. This couple might have gone overboard by breaking into a home and living in it rent-free, but they were nothing compared to the next squatter, who thought she could stay rent-free in an apartment after being legally evicted because she believed that she had some legal justifications.
No legal basis.
Okay, so I understand. I already have that.
There's plenty of legal basis.
You've been properly evicted.
Listen.
May I speak, please?
I need to speak to the supervisor.
There.
The gentleman that you were.
Yes, 3 Charlie.
I need to speak to him.
He does not want to speak to you.
Let me go. Let me go. Don't make him. Let me go.
On April the 25th, 2024, police officers responded to a distress call from a landlord reporting a tenant who had been legally evicted from the property after a lengthy court battle. But despite this, the woman in question had not paid her rent for about 5 months and for some reason refused to leave the apartment. When the cops arrived at the residence, they met her, and as expected, she was ready with the best legal arguments to justify her continued stay in the residence.
Hey, ma'am. What's your name? What is it? Milan? Do you have an ID on you? So I'll let you know right now. I talked to the deputy that served the paperwork. He notified me that you were properly evicted.
I gave them all type of evidence to show them exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the information I got. I couldn't see the judge to give the side of my story. They just denied no legal basis.
Okay, so I understand. I already have that.
There's plenty of legal basis.
I understand that you believe that there's plenty of legal basis, but they've already denied your judgment, which means, so if you understand that,
I have 24 hours to
ma'am,
be evicted. I need to
ma'am,
get access
you've already
back.
been evicted.
I'm not evicted. I need to get access back.
They're not giving you access back to your stuff. I just want to let you know.
I need to get access.
I just want to let you know right now. At this point, it doesn't seem like we're kind of getting anywhere, and I really don't want to escalate it to the next level. I'm just letting you know. You've been properly evicted.
Listen,
may I speak, please?
I've been getting on.
May I speak, please?
One around for like almost 8 years now.
Okay.
For almost 8 years.
Okay, I'm gonna explain to you as simple as I can. They've evicted you. Okay. You went to the court. Your actions were denied. Okay, which means you've been properly evicted. Which means you no longer have any tenant rights to this place. If you would like to grab your stuff, you can call them at a later date and arrange to grab your stuff. But as of right now, you've been legally evicted and they do not want you on the property. So I have to ask you to leave the property. If you refuse to leave the property, I'm going to place you under arrest, okay? I'm telling you right now, as I just said, I'm letting you know right now, ma'am. I don't want to place you under arrest, but at this point in time, you're giving me no recourse.
At this point, the cop was running out of patience, but she continued to cling to some non-existent rights. The situation was beginning to take a turn for the worse, and she was not seeing it. It was now only a matter of time before he made her realize that she didn't know better than he did.
It's a long history.
You're giving me no Can you please leave the property?
I want you to understand
we're not doing any of that. No.
There's no legal basis for me to get the support
Negative.
back.
Will you leave the property, yes or no?
But and now
Will you leave the property, yes or no, ma'am? Ma'am,
there's
will
plenty of legal
you
basis.
leave the property, yes or no? Okay. Do me a favor, stand up.
No.
47 Central. Is there another unit close by?
I need to speak to the supervisor.
There.
The gentleman that you
Yes,
did
3
talk
Charlie.
to, I need to speak to him.
He does not want to speak to you. They've already properly evicted you. At this point, you're going to go to jail for trespassing.
I'm not for trespassing. How is
Thank you,
trespassing?
6-1.
How is trespassing?
I've asked you to leave. Yeah, I'm cold for it. I've already asked you to leave. You told me no.
I need to get access to
You
get
do
my
not
stuff.
have- you
I
do
have
not have
plenty of
access.
stuff.
They've
I
already
have
evicted
plenty
you.
I have plenty of stuff in the apartment.
They do not want to allow you access to the place.
What's the reason?
They don't have to. They don't have to give you a reason. There's no reason. No, they don't.
Why? Why not?
Because they don't have to give you a reason. They've already given you enough time to grab your stuff and leave. You did not do that.
When did they give me plenty of stuff?
When they gave you a notice.
When was that?
I'm just letting you know right now.
When was
You're
that?
going to be placed under arrest.
When was that? There's no legal basis, but now you trying to enforce the law for trespassing?
I'm telling you right now. They don't want you on the property.
There's no legal basis. There's plenty
just
of
don't
evidence.
on the property.
There's plenty.
That's something
of
you can take up with the court.
I did already.
And
They
they
don't want to
denied
see
it.
it. They don't want to see it.
Then that's where we are right now. Okay? At this point in time, you have to leave the property. I don't want to take you to jail. I really don't. I'm just asking you to leave the property.
Because you know you won't.
No, I'm not
You know
wrong.
you
The
won't.
court has already told you.
You know you won't.
Okay.
The court is wrong. You won't.
Okay.
Even the supervisor. Now the office is closed.
Okay.
Suddenly the office is closed. There's not something fishy about that. Nothing fishy about that. Nothing is fishy about that.
Okay.
This is your country. Have fun.
No.
This is your country. Have fun. No. Let me go. Let me go.
You're going to
Let
jail.
me go. This is your country. This is your
Going to
country.
jail.
Have fun. Let
You're
me go.
detained right now. You're not free to go.
Let me
You
go,
are not
sir.
free to go,
Sir,
ma'am.
do not touch me. Let me go.
Letting you know you're not
This is
free to
your
go.
country. Have
You're not free to go.
This is your country.
Please do not. Please do not fight.
Let me go.
Do not resist.
Let me
Stop
go.
resisting.
Let
Please
me-
stop resisting.
Can you talk to let me go?
Please stop resisting. Please stop resisting.
Let him know to let
Please stop resisting.
Let him
Okay? Don't touch her, please.
Let me go.
Reality was now beginning to set in. Even if she felt she knew more laws than a lawyer, it was not going to help her. At least, not now that some cuffs have been involved.
Let me go.
Don't make it hard for yourself, honey. Don't make it hard for yourself. Come on. Don't.
Back away. Please back away.
My place right here. Don't
Okay.
make it hard for yourself, honey. This is my place right here. Don't make it hard.
Four,
Get
seven,
somewhere else. Get off my place. Yeah, get around by my door. Come on, get inside.
I'm going to have a female 1015.
Can you just hold on? Yes. Including my food.
Don't say nothing. Please don't say nothing. You know how you know it is. Don't make it.
You can just leave her property right there if you don't mind. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Take everything from me. As evidence. Take everything.
You want her to have your property?
You gonna take her to jail?
Yeah, she's going to jail.
Want me to put it in my house? Keep it, baby. I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'll keep
There we go.
it. Don't fight, sweetie, because you make it hard on yourself. I'll keep it, baby. Please stop.
Can you? I just have to
This
walk
is
her
so
down the stairs.
unfair.
Okay.
This is so
We're going to go
unfair.
downstairs, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Thank you.
I will go to jail. I don't mind. I'm already in jail.
All right. You're going to lean your chest on this part of the vehicle right there. Spread your feet for me, please. Shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart, please. Thank you. Stay on the vehicle, please.
How you doing, ma'am? Hey.
My partner's going to search you here, okay? So just Trespassing system.
Okay. I'm Officer Demner. I have to search you prior to you going to jail. Is there anything on you at all that I should know about? Okay. Do you have any questions about the process right now? Okay. Nothing in your pockets, ma'am? Okay. Your necklace is going to be taken off at the police department, but you can keep it right now. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, okay?
Can you take the bun, whatever hair tie she has?
The hair tie?
Yeah. Please don't. Please don't.
Hold on. I'm just checking it.
Ma'am, please. What's tying your hair together?
It's just a scrunchie.
Oh, you mind taking that off?
Don't take anything
Please,
from my...
please. It's going to be taken off.
There's nothing on my hair. Do not touch my hair. There's nothing on my hair. Do not touch
They're
my
going to
hair.
check it at the jail.
And they're going to take it. You cannot have it in my car.
They do that.
You cannot have it in my car, ma'am.
I can't do anything. So please do not touch
Listen,
my hair.
we really don't want to escalate this. I'm asking you to stop moving so they can take the scrunchie out. It's going to be taken out at the jail.
This is not with any disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect you, okay?
Touch my hair. I don't have anything. I can't do anything in the car. You handcuff me. Do not touch my hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Hello. Watch your head. There you go.
Watch your feet. Thank you.
Back at the station, although it was pointless, for some reason she decided to spring up a whole new surprise, further revealing how much of an entitled person the cops were dealing with.
Those reading glasses, your necklace, and you take it off.
Scrunchie. Yeah.
Are you able to take the...
I can't.
That's
I don't have anything on my hair.
it's my prisoner. That scrunchie is not going in there with her. That's a choking hazard.
You're okay with
I will not. I don't have anything. I can't do it.
Ma'am, I'm letting you know you're gonna get another charge if you don't take that off.
Okay, you can give me another charge.
Okay. Do me a favor, face the wall, please. Turn around, face the wall.
I will
Don't
do not
you,
remove
ma'am,
it.
hang
Do
tight.
not
Yes.
remove it. Do not.
It's a choking hazard.
No, it's not. It's not a choking
grab
hazard. How is it a choking hazard?
Ma'am, just calm
Face the wall, please.
Ma'am,
Face the wall.
Remove that toy from my hair.
Ma'am, you have to calm
Do
down.
not
Please,
remove
ma'am,
it from my
please
hair.
don't
stop.
Do not remove it.
Listen. Either way, the county is going to remove it.
What's the reason they want to remove it?
They're not going to let you. They're going to take it off.
It's a
They are.
ponytail. It's a
I understand.
ponytail.
I understand, but it's a choking hazard.
No,
You
it's
can
not.
use that to
It
choke
doesn't. It
themselves.
doesn't.
Why would I choke myself? Why would I choke myself?
We're not saying you.
Okay,
it's
why
it's
would
just a policy.
Okay, let me break my hair first.
Okay, you can take it off.
Remove that.
No, we're not removing the cuffs. You have to take the scrunchie off. Okay, you're gonna have to grab that because that can't stay in here.
I need to remove that so I can break my hair.
No, you have to grab that. That cannot stay in here.
That's so I can break my hair.
Man, it's not coming off.
Ma'am, that item is not going to stay in here. You need to remove it.
She was eventually charged with trespass and resisting arrest without violence. Just like this entitled tenant who refused to pay rent, this young lady refused to pay rent to her landlady because they were close friends.
We're all friends with her.
Right.
She was our- Yeah, no, this is her house.
Oh, okay.
This is her house.
How long have we been friends?
We've been friends for 7 months. We've actually known each other for maybe like a year.
On October the 19th, 2021, police officers were called to a residence by the landlady reporting her friend and tenant who had refused to pay rent and had refused to leave. She had let the tenant stay in the building out of goodwill until things got pretty complicated. Upon arrival, the cops met the distressed landlord, who made them see that she was clearly overwhelmed by her tenants who had now become unlawful squatters.
Well, I own this house. I rented it out to one of my friends. She never signed the lease, so I was like, whatever. I'm a realtor, so I know how it works. And I just didn't have her sign it because I was like, she's my friend. Yeah.
Right.
So her and her boyfriend were living here, which I never agreed to him moving in, but I just let it slide, whatever. So they had broke up last week. She came up to me and said, I can't afford the rent anymore, do you think you could lower it? So I lowered it $400. I then was like...
Substantial lower. Yeah, absolutely.
And,
landlord.
yeah, and I'm sorry, she has a lash room, which is my guest room. She has a bedroom, she has her own bathroom. So, whatever. So then, she had told me that she's going to continue to look for apartments, whatever. So I was like, okay, just please keep me updated because I'm either going to have to pay double or find someone else to continue to move.
Right.
So I was away this weekend, and I was like, hey, any updates, whatever? She's like, oh yeah, I'm actually going to leave before November. So I'm like, okay, that's 2 weeks for me to find someone.
Right.
So luckily I found someone. They said they move in for the full rent on November 1st. And I was like, listen, I will let you stay, but I need the full rent because I already have someone else who's going to do it. So she lost her mind on me. I tried to have a conversation with her multiple times. I got home at 5 a.m. Her boyfriend's not here. So this morning I asked him to leave. They haven't left since 9 a.m. I've been here. Obviously, they are both my friends. I don't obviously did not
Yeah, absolutely. You're not trying to let it get too personal.
Been here? Since April. Wait, I didn't. That's fine. I mean, I tried to have a conversation. She was screaming in my face. So, and her dad just called me. And I was like, okay.
Oh, we will. And then we'll come back.
Right after speaking with the distressed landlady, the cops went ahead to interrogate her tenants to see how they could get them to leave the premises without making a fuss.
So what's the issue?
I called I think it was like not even 10 minutes ago. She was supposed to call them, I think around like 10:30. I was still sleeping. I had blocked her and everything because this happened 2 days ago where she just let up on a trip to the mountains. I think it was for 4 or 6 days. And right before she left, I was talking with her in the room and I was like, hey, like this is my first rent that I'm gonna have to pay by myself. And what's it called? The deal was that I paid for the 2 rooms and the 1 bathroom right in between, $1,100. At first, she made a contract that I don't know if I showed you, but it is in my emails of like the first before. I don't know if it was like right before or when I was my first week here. She was like, hey, we should sign this and stuff. The rent's gonna be $10,000 or whatever, and then.
How much?
Or $1,000.
Oh,
sorry.
God. I was like, whoa, what?
Sorry, $1,000. And then he actually, that same week, I was like, you know what, I basically stay with he sleeps with me every single day, so I would think it's more fair if, you know, like, it's fully, like, we're splitting the rent, you know, me and him, in the room, which she was okay with that because we're all friends with her.
Right. Did she live here too, or just y'all?
Yeah, no, this is her house.
Okay.
This is her house. She actually is a realtor, so she bought this house to live in with her ex, and that they were supposed to split the mortgage, but then they ended up having, like, a breakup, so she was like, hey, I'm renting out the other room. Sure. It was supposed to be me and another girl, but you see the other room that's next to it's really tiny. It's just like a closet.
Sure.
Okay, so 6 days ago I sat her down and I was like, hey friend, like I'm just letting you know, like that other room that was supposed to be mine for my clothes, like all your stuff is in the closet, and it's her desk there. It's her office room now, which is fine. Her dad came down and she was like, do you mind if I put the desk? And me trying to be a friend, I'm like, yeah, of course. If you can, you know, she's a realtor, so I'm like, if you need time to make calls and you want me, like that's not a problem at all. Like it's not like I use the room to live there. I just put my stuff there. So she said, okay. She put the desk here, and when we were talking, when I brought that up, I was like, you know, it's basically your room. So if you feel more comfortable about me paying less than $1,100 for that room that basically you're using, I'll get all my little stuff out there that most of it is yours, and I'll put it in my room. And she was like, no, you don't have to do that. By the time we know this time, we're still like best friends. And she's like, no, you don't have to do that.
Don't say friends. How long have we been friends?
We've been friends for 7 months. We've actually known each other for maybe like a year because we lived at the same place, but we weren't like close where we just now 6 months ago started hanging out, being, you know. But like before that, we were just work buddies. You know, our whole friend group is kind of just like work buddies because we all worked at Winghouse Real bartenders there. So that talk, I was like, hey, like I just don't think it's enough. And she was like, I completely get that or whatever. She was like, you can pay. I asked for $750. She said, is it okay $800? And we agreed. And we obviously had the messages, the whole thing.
Right.
And she was like, all right, you can pay $800.
From the conversations with her so far, one thing was clear. She was refusing to pay rent because she was close friends with the owner. It was clear that she was an entitled tenant who was looking for any excuse to justify her failure to pay rent and continue staying in the residence.
While she was there, She called me and she was like, hey, when do you think you'll be out? And I said, I'm gonna try to have a place by November. Like, you know, me thinking that, you know, obviously this is my best friend, so me thinking that I can maybe be out by November 15th. Like, she's a realtor too, so she knows that also.
Are you?
No. Okay. She's a realtor, so what I'm saying is that she knows that it takes more than 10 days to find an apartment, you know?
Absolutely.
So that's why when it was me being like, I'll move out by November, I've never, and we can go through the messages, it was never me saying I will be out by November 1st. Before this, I was living with my parents. You know, this is my like first time moving out by myself, having things like I've never.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, and then there was this situation, and you know, it was me trying to be a grown up and move out, but it was always her house. She could tell you that I always respected this was her house. Anybody that came in here, I said, this is Quinn's house, and I'm renting out that room. Because it is. I'm 23 years old. Exactly. No. Yes, there was a contract made, but it did not get signed because the new rule that he was staying here.
There's no sign.
No. And she also raised another $100.
How long you been here?
4 or 5 months.
How long you been here?
5 months.
So
we
He's moved at the same time, yeah. Just the first week is when that happened. That's why that contract didn't get signed.
So, what's gonna make you happy in this situation?
So the thing is, we're trying to leave. We're trying to get out of here by the 1st. So she's telling us that we need to get all of our stuff out and go. She's changing the locks right now. She's telling us she's changing the locks right now, and we'll have to set up a time where we can get our stuff. Like, I got a $700 TV in there, you know, like I got.
And all of my clothes.
Yeah, no place to go right now, right?
No, and but that is the thing that I was like trying to tell her. I was like, it's never like, can I please stay here and live in this awkward place? Like, you know, like just imagine you having a best friend and this
November 1st, because you know we paid the rent. I got the receipt. Me sending her the cash.
Go back inside and stay in your place, and I'll tell her what the laws are.
Right.
Thank you.
Be aware.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just.
This is all we needed. Because we didn't want. She was saying that she's gonna call people and
that's the other thing we weren't talking about it because
you guys are trying to go out peacefully and find it, and I get that. We'll explain to her. Look, by first, she's cool with that. Don't write it out. Do your thing. Just do your best as soon as possible.
That's what we're trying to stay in your room, but then also I didn't know how to go about it because she was like, since you don't want to have a conversation, the locksmith is right now, and I'm like, I need, I just need to get my stuff out. It's 10 days. You know, I will be out by the 1st, I'll bring stuff out, but that is what, you know, before me and her fighting, I just was like, let me just call up so she knows
keep it peaceful so that way no animosity happens here and it becomes, you know, a hostile environment. And that's the last thing you want. I can see that from you guys. So,
100%.
So hopefully with him explaining that to her, you guys can do your thing, all right? I would just, like I said, recommend expediting it as soon as possible. I know it's a pain to find an apartment, but
100%.
No matter what, like I'd rather ask for help than be here any longer than this person. I know that's not an option, and we're both very aware of that. We just want to make sure that we're not like, hey, are you here? Like that. She works 9 to 5. She's always working, so I can't depend on her time to move out in 10 days just because it's such
especially with the locks changing.
Yeah, it's my first time moving out, and I really just don't know.
Yeah, she can't do that though. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
In the end, the cops agreed with the owner to give the tenants a few days to leave. Next, we go to the case of some squatters who moved into a residence and claimed that some random guy instructed them to watch the house, meaning that they were lawful occupants.
Wayne told us to come over and watch the house till he gets.
And who is Wayne?
We're going to jail.
Step up for me.
We're going to jail.
On February the 2nd, 2023, police officers were called to a residence by its owner claiming that he arrived at his property to find some people living in it. Upon arriving at the residence, the cops interrogated the trespassers, who, of course, had reason as to why they were living in the apartment.
Yes, ma'am. What are you doing here?
Wayne. We've actually invited to watch the house.
That's incorrect. The homeowner says no one's supposed to be here at all.
Okay, well.
All right, make sure you show your hands. Put that down on the table. Keep your hands up, please. Anybody else in here with you?
No. Wayne told us to come over and watch the house till he gets.
And who is Wayne?
What's his last name? What is a friend of his?
Okay, y'all gonna have to produce some ID for me, okay?
I don't
have my walk store.
He's got my ID.
Okay, let's stand up for me. Find your ID for me. Is there anybody else besides you guys?
No, nobody.
Where that door leads?
To the carport.
Carport?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. He's. Why would he do that to us?
How long have you guys been here?
Just yesterday? Yesterday. And we got to try to go find some work.
Okay, because right now you're trespassing.
Okay, well, we won't be back. We didn't know.
No problem. 1 second. So we get this figured out.
This is crazy. Why would he do that?
All right, who is Wayne? You got a first or last name for Wayne?
I don't even know his last name. That's a friend of his. Oh my God.
You got a date of birth? No. Address, phone number for him?
All I know is here. He said he lives here.
Okay.
That's all I knew.
No phone number for him. No contact information,
Well,
nothing
yeah,
whatsoever.
but you got a number.
Yeah, I've got
In his phone.
Yeah,
Can
pretty
you get his
much.
phone?
They said some guy named Wayne. They've been here for a day. Obviously, somebody's been here longer than a day. I'm not sure if you guys been here.
No, Wayne has.
I got a phone number, but it's
In his phone.
Wi-Fi phone number.
It's a Wi-Fi phone number.
That's fine. Anything, so I can see if I can try to contact, figure out what you guys got going on.
Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. We don't get in no trouble. We got in trouble before, but I'm really trying to stay out.
Do you have an ID through Georgia?
No,
What state?
West Virginia.
West Virginia?
The only number I have for him is 678.
It was clear that they had no lawful reasons to be on the property. Trying to claim that some guy had let them into the apartment was a well-calculated attempt at outsmarting the cops and mitigating the consequences of their actions. Fortunately, the cops could see right through their misguided attempts to play smart.
And did he take his phone with him when he left, or? Okay.
I don't even know. He said he was going to be gone a couple hours. And it's been a couple hours.
Is Wayne a white male, black male?
He's a black male. Do nothing. Wayne does.
How much property do you guys have in here besides your bags?
I got my makeup and just a few clothes.
Okay. What about you? Okay.
We need to start checking if we leave and try to watch a house.
So how'd you guys get in here?
Through Wayne.
Wayne said he was.
What's Wayne's last name?
I don't know.
You don't have his last name,
I
date of birth, no
remember. I
contact.
don't know his last name. That's a friend of his.
I've only known him for about a year.
I don't know him like that.
He just said that he was.
We're fixing to get a house settled because I got a settlement. I'm just waiting. I'm not going through this again. I'm buying a house.
You want him trespassed or he didn't say?
He didn't say.
What's that mean?
That means can't come back to the property, you'd be arrested.
Oh.
I knew he wasn't supposed to be here. I would have been in the first place.
You know if Wayne had anybody else here with him?
He didn't when we got here. It was just him.
Because I'm just wondering, because I'm seeing a lot of wigs over here. And I'm sure they're not yours.
They ain't mine. You
Yeah.
know it. He don't like that. Okay, he's gay, but I guess he has. I guess maybe he sells them. I guess I don't know. Or he wears them.
Oh, no
I
telling.
don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know heads up.
No problem.
Is this the office before?
No idea.
The homeowner called you?
Mm-hmm. He's outside right now. And he's doing a check on his property and noticed that somebody's been in here and nobody's supposed to be here.
Initially, the cops had wanted to remove them from the apartment, but an inspection by the property owner revealed that they had not only trespassed on the property, but they had also caused significant damage to it. It was at this point that everything changed.
We're going to jail.
Step up on him.
We're going to jail. We're going to jail.
I know, I understand that, but you guys are trespassing.
Oh my God, no, I didn't know.
It's okay.
I promise.
No, you don't have anything in your pocket?
No.
All right, put your hands behind your back.
I told
What kind of property is yours?
Right.
That bag?
Put your hands together like. Now put your hands together. Press your hands together, please. So you don't hurt your wrist. Place your hands together, like you're praying. Hands together. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. This way. Appreciate it.
They were eventually charged with trespass and criminal damage of property. If you thought moving into a property without its owner's consent was crazy, what would you say about this guy who refused to leave an unsafe building despite being evicted by its owner?
Virgil, what you have to do right now is get your stuff and get off this property.
Okay.
And if you come back, you're subject to being charged with trespassing.
You're breaking the law. No, the fire department said you're breaking the law.
There you go.
I know.
Jesus, put some clothes on.
I called the police. The police escorted me over here to open my door, sir. I said quit running around. Oh, he's trying to hurt me, man. It's because I'm black.
Stop it.
On the 7th of December 2022, officers were dispatched to a residence where a man was threatening construction workers with shears. The police arrived on scene where the man allegedly had paperwork to prove that he owned the property. What happened next was shocking.
These are official court documents. These people are trespassing on my house.
Do you own the house?
No, I'm a tenant.
Okay, then calm down and stop yelling.
Okay, I'm a tenant. I'm a tenant.
Yeah, I know that.
They tried to evict the other 3 tenants. As you can see, it was dismissed. Notice of dismissal.
Okay.
It never went through. She moved to another apartment because the landlord keep harassing, so they can move to another apartment on Wayne. So all my stuff is in there. They took my $4,000 bike, put it in the backyard, and tried to tear the locks off of it yesterday. I said, hey, y'all not allowed to touch tenants' property. If you know the law, you have to have a court to have a sheriff escort stuff out. You cannot touch my
I know,
property.
but if a house is condemned, it's a little bit different.
No, upstairs. Well, the bottom is not condemned. There's nothing wrong with the bottom. Oh, the electric bill, the water bill, the gas bill, everything works. It's in my name. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I got current bills. I just showed the police that just left. 3 police officers just left. Bill? Yeah, it's in my phone. I got it all to my email. I got all the current bills in my name. Notice of dismissal
for what?
For all the evictions. This is eviction. Okay. This is the company that owns it. And look, notice of dismissal filed on 6K status closed. They're illegally doing this.
That was in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've never got evicted. Nobody got evicted. Okay. Nobody did. They're illegally trying to take the house.
That's what you're saying, but I'm not going to take your word for it. Okay?
This is proof.
That's not proof. That's something that's like several months old. There's a lot of time that's passed from June to now.
Despite the fact that the house was deemed unsafe, the alleged owner still pushed to enter the house.
I showed him a copy of the bills. That call AEP. Call and put it on speaker.
They're under our name.
No, it's in my name.
No, they're on our name.
So you'll leave if we call AEP.
No, I'll have my assistants do it right now. They'll tell you.
Yeah, let's call AEP. Put them on speaker.
Because right here it says 19 South Wheeling. Then right here it says this structure has been declared unsafe, not to be occupied prior to repairs. Okay.
They lied to you and said they didn't know.
Okay, listen. Listen to me for a moment. They have permits that say this house is not to be occupied. Okay? I just read them with my own eyes. I've seen the paperwork from the building inspector. It's not from code enforcement, it's from the actual building inspector. He is saying that this place is not to be occupied. There's not allowed to have anyone inside. The landlord is not allowed to let anyone in because he can face criminal charges for letting you in this house.
You were already in that.
You have to leave now. You're officially on notice.
Hold on.
So here's the thing.
Code enforcement
I just told you it's not code enforcement, it's building enforcement. And I saw the paperwork. The house is condemned. It's been deemed unsafe. I'm not going to explain it again. So here's the thing. Okay, you have to go down to the court and you have to get basically a permission slip to come in and get your belongings.
Ohio law, when you condemn a house, you have
I know a thing or two about Ohio law.
Okay.
I'm trained.
If you Google it right now.
Virgil?
You have to put the tenants.
Virgil, what you have to do right now is get your stuff and get off this property.
Okay.
And if you come back, you're subject to being charged with trespassing.
Okay. And you just lost your bag. My cousin's the commissioner.
It seemed like all was well. However, he broke into the property that same night.
Virgil! I am the police.
I talked to the police already. They came out.
No, you're lying. You're full of shit. Open this door.
They came out calling.
Virgil!
I talked to the administrator, the code enforcement. I talked to the police.
Virgil, open the door right now. Virgil, open the door right now. Virgil, open the door. I am the police. I'm the one that told you to leave. Open the door.
Hey, I talked to the officers already. They came out. Hey, your officers approved me to be here.
What do you have?
Open the door, I will kick it in. I talked to the police.
Open the door.
I told the administration. You are breaking the law. Officer.
It's a hell of a door.
Call your boss. I talked to them.
Open the door.
I talked to the fire department.
Open it.
Officer.
Open it.
Call your department.
I am the department.
I got witnesses in here now. There are 2 witnesses in here.
You got 2 trespassers in there?
No. They are witnesses.
Open the door. It's coming in.
I'm opening the door, okay? Don't think I'm opening the door.
All right, get it open.
I have to get my clothes on.
Open the door, my man.
Can I get my clothes on?
Open it now.
The door now. You're breaking the law.
Open the door.
I talked to your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Open the door.
I talked to administration and fire.
Open the door.
Man, I'm calling 911.
I am 911.
You're breaking the law. You're not a good. I got 2 witnesses in here.
The man seemed to think he was above the law, but he was very wrong.
Officer, please stop.
Open the door, dude.
You're harassing me.
No.
Third shift came out of 10 officers came.
You're breaking the law.
No, the fire department said you're breaking the law. That was yesterday before we talked to your boss.
I talked to my boss too. Open the door.
No, we talked to him last night, man.
Virgil, open the door.
No witnesses.
Virgil, open the door.
Bro, you guys are crazy.
I will get a ram and I will knock down this door. Just open it.
You're breaking the law.
Come on, bub.
You're breaking the law.
Open the door.
You don't have to open my residence to you.
You do.
Officer, call third shift.
Nope.
Call the third shift.
Open it.
Officer, call the third shift. I got permission from 10 officers. Call the third shift.
When I can anyone respond with the ram?
I have permission to be here.
I'm the one that told you you're not allowed to be here. I'm the one that read the permits.
After that,
Nope.
we checked it.
Nope.
That permit's not valid. There was never a contention. The fire department across the street.
Open the door, Virgil.
They called the administrator.
Open the door.
This was validated after you left, sir.
Open the door.
Door's on hold.
Open the door, Virgil. Virgil, open the door. I am 911, and I already told him that you're calling. Open the door. Why would you lie? Because you're crazy. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
They tried their best to prevent them from entering, but the police were determined to open the door one way or another.
Hey, Virgil.
The administrator of the police, I said, hey.
Hey, Virgil, we're going to get in this door one way or another. You should just open it.
Sir, I told the administrator of the police.
Virgil.
I don't want to go back to
No.
They're going to arrest me for trespassing. So he said, okay, wait for an officer. An officer will escort you back to your home. This officer does not want to call and find out if an officer escorted me out.
Virgil, I'm the one that took the report telling you you're not allowed to be here.
After
No.
you left, it was
My
fixed.
word is final.
No, it was fixed. You see, you hear this officer talking about my word is final? He don't care about the law. The supervisor in the third shift escorted me back to my home and let me open it up. And he said he don't care. See what I'm saying? Please send a supervisor out here.
I already talked to him on the phone. Oh, he said it's because I'm racist.
This officer hates black people.
Yeah, that's got to be it. There's no other explanation.
You cannot break him officer leave. I'm on the phone to 911. Hey, don't hurt me. Stop. You're trying to break into my house. You cannot do that. Stop. Hey, sir. Hey, there's females in here. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Stop. I said open the door. Stop.
All right, open it.
You're gonna open it, dude, or I'm gonna break it down. You're gonna open it, or I'm gonna break it down. Open it up, or I'll break it down.
I'm opening the door.
Do it. Do it now. Virgil, why is the door not open? Was it just his body, or? There you go.
I know.
Jesus, put some clothes on. Why are you standing there naked arguing with us?
I didn't get checked for my clothes on. I got permission. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I was escorted by an officer. Can I put my pants on?
Hey, Jeff, let him button those up.
Come on, man. Why don't you believe it? Ask your boss. Hurry up. I would never lie to you. An officer escorted me.
They were wrong.
Okay,
You
but
know
I didn't
better.
break the law.
Just stop it. I stood there and I told you that you were not allowed to come here.
And I
anymore.
talked to your supervisor.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, just
I
shut
promise.
up. Okay, you're done.
The supervisor sent the police
Put
over.
the belt on.
Officer, the supervisor.
I will rip you out there, put handcuffs on, put your pants off.
Officer, you're wrong. I'm telling you. I won't lie. I've never lied in my life. I'm telling you, the supervisor of the police.
Do it. Stop talking and put your seatbelt on. Put your belt on.
You think I'm lying about being escorted by the officer of the law? I'm not lying.
You let us in, so.
By this point, he was still defending himself, even though he obviously was in the wrong.
I was escorted by officer in law to my residence. I did not break the trespassing law.
Put that down.
The officer was here. These two women are witnesses. There was 10 officers here, sir. You are illegally arresting me.
You are under arrest.
How? The officer escorted me here. So you're saying the officer's not allowed to...
around.
Sir, I was escorted. The fire marshal and Nicole came and told the administrator...
You got shoes?
Yes, sir, right
Where?
in front of me. The administrator of the police talked to the... So why are you so mad at me? I went up, the administrator of the police, hey, Sergeant, these guys are breaking the law. If you checked from last night, the administrator, I called the administrator office, I went over to the... Okay, well, I went over to the fire department last night.
Fire department has nothing to do.
I know, I called the police escorted me over here to open my door, sir. But I was escorted by a police officer, please check. I'm not breaking the law.
Your legs.
There's two witnesses right there.
Your legs.
Hey, Sergeant.
Quit turning around.
Those females are witnesses.
I said quit turning around.
Oh, he's trying to hurt me, man. It's because I'm black.
Stop it.
It's because I'm black. I got
because
witnesses.
you don't listen to directions.
All this neighborhood seen 10 officers escort me to my house, sir. I did not walk in my house on my own. The officer said, show me proof of residence. I showed him my AEP bill. I showed him the paperwork and lease. And he said, go ahead. The administrator let me in. There's no grounds for arrest. I was escorted by an officer. Hey, Sergeant, please call third shift. I was escorted by an officer. Those ladies will tell you they're in the car. The neighbor. Yeah, yes, I did. And they called the fire department and they told the force that paperwork was false. There's no condition on my. No, there's no condition on my unit, sir. It never was. Ask the fire department. But I got permission. I got escorted over here. You can't arrest me when I was escorted by an officer. How can you arrest me? I didn't break the law. I did not cross my grounds without the president of all. I made sure I didn't touch that ground until the officer showed up. What would make you think I would lie to you, man?
Because you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yes.
What if you're wrong?
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong. And my kids are wrong. Can you ask the fire department?
No.
I waited for the toilet.
I saw the paperwork with my own eyes.
After you left. That was.
No, you looked at the wrong information.
I was escorted. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I have permission. I called the 911 number and 911.
I can't hear over him.
I called the fire department.
Yeah.
In the end, he was taken to jail for trespassing and resisting arrest.